It's a really good topic today. We're going to get into negative comments on social media. This is one of the top things I see that prevents people from posting their content on social media. We're going to talk about it in detail right now on the Biz Talk. I am flying solo today. Tracy and Greg are out doing product development today, so they are not in the office, but I've got an awesome topic to discuss today. This is on negative comments. I did this amazing seminar yesterday in Chicago, okay? And there was, I don't know, like 160 people, something like that. It was a good size. And I knew what the first question was going to be. Okay, so I've got this whole plan and presentation of like why you should be on social and the benefits of it and putting yourself out there and creating content consistently day after day after day. I always talk about that post. And the first question that comes up is, if I post, like I'm afraid of negative comments. How do I deal with negative comments? And it's so interesting to me. Like when we do OWC next door, we got the 1-week course. This is always the first question that comes up is, how do I deal with negative comments? It's a valid question, right? I remember when I first started posting on YouTube and Facebook, Instagram, honestly, I was terrified of it, but I did it anyway. Why? Because this is my business and I am marketing my business through social media. So to me, there's no option. Like, I knew they were coming. I knew the negative comments were going to be flowing, right? Because we were entering on this new path of social media. I was putting up YouTube videos. I was putting myself out there for the first time. People had no idea who the hell is this guy, is what I would hear all the time. They had no idea who I was. And I knew that. So I knew the negative comments were going to come, but I did it anyway, okay? I did it anyway because to me, social media marketing is today's marketing, and it's so important to our business that I said to myself, you know what? I'm going to take it. I'm going to do it. And I'm going to take it. I don't know how I'm going to react because I've never had a negative comment, but I'll figure it out, right? I have to start posting content. I've got to put myself out there and it's going to come. So how did I initially deal with it? Well, in the beginning, it was hard. It was like I would hear people say, who the hell is this guy? This is absolutely awful. This video sucks. On and on and on. To a certain degree, they're kind of right. I mean, some of the videos did really suck, you know? Shoot, some of the videos today that I put out maybe are not great. You know what I'm saying? It happens. It happens. But it hurt. And the only thing I kept saying to myself is, you got to keep posting, man. You got to keep posting. Like, just keep going. Keep creating these videos and keep posting them. It will get better, okay? Now, the one thing that I didn't think about at the time, and I think it's important for you to know, is that the negative comments don't stop, and they're not going to stop ever. They're just not going to stop. But here's the thing, like in business, you just have to deal with these types of things, right? You just have to deal with these types of things. This is the nature of social media. This is just the way it is. I don't really question it anymore. In the beginning, I was like, why does somebody need to do this? I don't understand. And then as it kept happening over and over and over, I realized, I was like, oh, okay. Like, that's right. I remember now. This is part of it. It is literally a part of it. and you've got to kind of go with the flow and accept that fact. So number one is acceptance. It's like you've got to accept that negative comments are a part of social media. Now, how do you deal with it, right? So the first thing I'm going to talk about is really just your kind of nasty comments. Nothing gnarly, right? But just your run-of-the-mill, nasty, negative comments. For me, the way that I deal with it is I try to approach it from a place of understanding. I really do. Like, I don't know how this person's day is going. I have no clue if they've had the worst day of their life. They saw my mug on the video and instantly it set them off to a place of, like just negativity, blah, 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 this, and I don't like that, and like, please stop talking, and your face is, whatever it is. Sure, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, get it out. Do what you got to do. But the way I try to go about it is to understand that it's very possible this person's having a very crappy day, number one, or that they're just negative and unhappy. That's very possible too, okay? I feel bad for them. That's the first thing. The second thing is I try to come at it with a place of humor. So if somebody says something like, that nail design was absolutely awful, I'll respond with, does that really compare to Habib's hairdo? You know what I'm saying? Like, a little self-deprecating, but throw a little humor at it, make them laugh. And I swear, like, a lot of times they'll come back and they'll put a little smiley face or like, touche, very good, that was funny. I really like your guys' content. It's just today was this. And you kind of get the real story after that. Doesn't happen always, but it makes me feel better. That's kind of the honest truth, is when I approach it with understanding and a little bit of humor, for me, I feel better and I can actually move on from the negative comment very quickly now because of that. It's a little bit of like therapy. Humor is my therapy. Like, humor is therapy here at Young Nails. If you watch our biz vlogs, you'll see we're screwing around a lot. Like, it's part of our company culture. We're laughing, we're joking, we're messing around. We work our butts off insanely hard, but it really is a part of the company culture. So why not approach that in the same way? Soft, okay? Not like, I'm not going to be snappy and like super sarcastic or condescending. I want to keep it light and fluffy, if you will. So, then there are the comments that are like, that cross the line, right? Like, if you're making fun of, let's say, let's take this for an example. If you're threatening, I had actually somebody that was like, it sounded threatening, like not nice at all. And I'm not talking negative or nasty or your face is ugly or please shave, like you're disgusting, nothing like that. To me, those are just like normal comments, right? They can be. This is more of like somebody was dropping mass amounts of F-bombs, cursing, and like wanting to like cause harm. To me, that's crossing the line. To me, like, that's actually the only comment that we've ever deleted from YouTube, ever. That's the only comment, because it was the only one that was like really crossing the line. So if that happens, I would say take it out and report them. That's what I did. I reported this person and I took the comment out. Never heard from them again. So that's, in my opinion, the way to really deal with negative comments, okay? Super important. You've got to accept the fact that it's going to be there, and then try to approach it from a place of a little bit of kindness and understanding and humor, which I like to do, and then move on. And then move on and continue to post. For somebody to tell me that they don't want to get onto social media because of that, to me, that is, I think you're you're giving it too much power, and like your business is the most important thing. Your business is absolutely more important than most things, right? Like it's your livelihood. This is how you're going to feed your family. You've got to get past that. You have to take it seriously in the sense of, I have to start posting and I've got to get my marketing strategy underway. It's that important to my business. A negative comment should not prevent you from ever starting on your path to marketing your business. Because at the end of the day, to me, it's like social media marketing. It shouldn't really even be called that. It's just today's marketing. It really is. It's how you get your brand exposure. It's how you communicate with your clients. This is how we do it today. So to not give yourself all those amazing opportunities because of a negative comment, you are holding your business back. You are not giving your business the opportunities, for it to reach its full potential. And that to me is an absolute sin. Like, you can't do that. Okay. The negative comments are coming. They're going to be there. If you deal with it in the way that I do, which works for me, I can tell you it makes it totally and absolutely workable. And it provides a little bit of laughter in the office too, because we'll go through the negative comments and we'll look at the responses that we do and we'll have a good laugh. So with that, I want to say thank you for joining me this week, and I will see you next week on the Biz Talk.